I'm Jalicia Jimenez. I'm a community school navigator for SEGES Buffalo, and I am co-founder and development director for Black Boys Read To. So for Black Boys Read To, our mission is to bring books to boys by any means necessary. And how we do that is by putting bookshelves in barbershops and also hosting pop-up literacy events around the community. So our most recent one is our barbershop book club. We partner with local barbershops, and we do a novel study with youth, with their families, with community members, and with barbers. And our goal really is to build engagement and fun and community mentorship relationships around literacy. Impact to me really looks like joy. So what we really focus on, me specifically, is the joy factor. We have a lot of privilege and luxury to bring experiences of happiness and optimism and hope and triumph to the youth that we serve, and that really is the most important part of my work.
Hi, my name is John B. Whittington. I am a nursing professor at Buffalo University. So I provide education and training to students who are specifically working on their baccalaureate degree in nursing. My favorite course to teach is mental health nursing. Mental health awareness is very important to me. I am a psychiatric nurse by trade, so I really enjoy watching the stigma fall away from the students as we work through that course. I would say long term, I would like to see more people who look like me on the other side of the classroom in the role of educator. Going through my baccalaureate program, I didn't see many professors who looked like me. And now that I am on the other side of the classroom, I'm encountering some of the same circumstances, right? There's still definitely a lack of faculty of color, and I feel like that's really important. The statistics are showing that over the next 2 decades, our patient populations are going to be Black and brown patients, a majority of them. So it's really important for students to receive education from faculty who look like the patients that they're going to be taking care of. I think that's really important. And it's a way to enhance cultural competence among students who are going to be taking care of us and our relatives in the future. It's really important.
Hey y'all, Ian Robinson here. Some people know me as Ian the Ear. I run a business called Ear Quality that assists and support artists in Buffalo, but also I work at UB as an assistant director of academic advising at University of Buffalo. So what it is that I do at UB is assisting students to understand how to graduate on time, whatever that looks like, 4 to 5 years, but have a better grasp on what classes they need to take, how to navigate such a big university, and ultimately get into a graduate level program too inside our program. My biggest quote that I tell people that I work with is continue to be great and continue to inspire. So the biggest impact that I want to have is inspire a group of people, Black and brown people, to be specific about, just to know that no matter what you do, you can do it. I come from Niagara Falls, New York, so I don't have a lot of people who have done it before, a lot of sports. So there's not another route that I haven't seen. So I just want to be an inspiration to my community, not only just Niagara Falls, but Buffalo as well.
My name is Shantina Addison. I'm the Associate Director of Recruitment and Communication Strategies at the University at Buffalo, where I'm responsible for establishing all the recruitment and marketing strategies to entice high school students to enroll at the university. I am also the founder of the Great Her blog. It is the blog that is especially for young women of color to give them a platform to feel empowered. My long-term legacy and goal is to make an impact on Black and brown young women of color to show that who they can aspire to be. I think it's important that we have representation for young women of color.
Hi, my name is Miguel Rodriguez. I'm the Director of Community Standards and Student Advocacy at Damon University. I've been there a little bit over 2 years now. What I do is I oversee the entire conduct process at Damon University, the training of students, student leaders, faculty, staff, and disclosures of things like sexual assault and harassment, how to report those things and how to move along in those process. I am also the co-facilitator of our Dare to Dream program, which is our organization for men of color on campus. And I'm also the advisor of our student Hispanic organization, which is Hispanos y Latinos Unidos. And what I do is I do a lot of those things. I do a lot of programming, and it's been a pleasure. Well, right now, what I've been doing is I've been really focusing on trying to leave somewhat of an impact being a man of color, especially being and working at a predominantly white institution. So what I've done is I've been looking at ways to be the first in different things. So for example, what I've done is I've worked with the Puerto Rican and Hispanic Day Parade here of Western New York and made Damon University the first institution to ever sponsor the event. That was recognized by Mayor Byron Brown during the Hispanic Heritage Month last year. And what I want to continue doing is different things, thinking outside the box and ways that students of color can really make an impact even when the environment doesn't look like us. So another thing is working in the Dare to Dream program. We also collaborated with New Era and we made a career day at New Era, and we're trying to continue to do it again and again.
My name is Ian James. I'm the Director of Student Athlete Success and Community Engagement at Damon University. A little bit what I do is I work with all student athletes with academics, mentoring, and helping with our first year students transition from high school to college. I also do the community outreach for all the teams, such as setting up fundraising for the Bills and Sabres, or any community outreach of getting into the community of Buffalo where teams can excel and show their name. In terms of impact, with what I do, my biggest goal is to make sure any student that I come across or any student that I work under, they leave Damon with success and tools they need to be successful in the next part of their lives. The biggest thing for me is just finding out what makes students successful and what drives them to be successful and reach their goals. So impact for me is teaching students how to get to that point and make sure they're setting goals they can reach and how to achieve them to the best of their ability.